Hello, I greet you with a vibration so we can connect with planet Earth. So planet Earth is going through an ascension process, transformation process, rebirth process. And us as humans, not only we need to support planet Earth on this journey, but also go through the journey ourselves. And the objective of this journey is for us to evaluate all patterns in our lives that are rooted. This could be thinking patterns, talking patterns, being patterns that are no longer serving you. And therefore, you need to let them go to create the space for a new humanity to show up. A humanity that lives from unity and love. So when we talk about unity, a childhood chant comes to mind. Love each other from the heart, not from lips only. So when Christ comes back, he finds us all united. Pause. Today, 12/21, great conjunction. Christmas star shows up. If Christ was here today, do you think he will experience unity? No. To start, due to political and social issues, we as humanity are evolving and processing, but also, and I have to clear my throat just because I said that, but also because of the pandemic, because of lockdown, we are segregated and therefore we're not able to unite with our loved ones as usual. So some of us are feeling grounded, punished. However, consider that this is an invitation for us to go back home. Home to our main body. That's our main home. And your body is sending you signals and symptoms for you to pay attention to certain needs. And I'm moving energy as I say that because it's definitely what we need to do. Pay attention to our bodies, pay attention to our needs. And today, let's use the chakras as a reference. The first one being at the end of the spine where your rectum is, impacts your legs, your knees, your feet to start. That's the root chakra, then your sacral chakra, 2 inches below your navel, and it impacts your reproductive organs directly. Moving forward, the solar plexus impacts intestines, stomach, liver to start. Then the heart chakra impacts heart, circulation, lungs. The throat chakra impacts the throat, the neck, the thyroid gland. Then our third eye chakra impacts eyes, ears, nose, head, and then our crown chakra, which is calling for my attention right now, is our nervous system and our skin to start. So imagine that your body is sending you signals, and consider that if you have been experiencing, for example, lower back pain, sciatica pain, vertigo, excessive tiredness, constipation, your root chakra is calling for your attention and maybe inviting you to evaluate security, how stable you are right now. How's your stability right now? Imagine all of us in the planet are not that stable right now, so create compassion for yourself. Then if you're experiencing cramping, pelvic pain, some women, we are experiencing some birthing pains. We're not even pregnant, but it's also process of ascension. We're accompanying the planet on this. And the symptoms at the level of the orange chakra, the sacral chakra, is creativity. Maybe there's a need for creation. Maybe there's a need for you to evaluate self-worth. How much worth you give to yourself, to others, to everything in life. In general, I will say it. Then solar plexus, if there's any gastritis or irritable bowel syndrome or heartburn, as you call it on this side of the border, If there's ulcers, diabetes, nervousness, excessive distraction, consider that there's a lack of motivation, a lack of willpower, a lack of will in general that is missing. So it needs to be reevaluated. If we move up to the heart chakra, if there's any issues with the lungs like asthma, if there's any circulation issues, heart issues, blood pressure issues, consider that a need for love, a need to love others, love yourself is being something that you need to address. Then moving up on our throat, if there's any changes we're gonna experience from anxiety and tension on the neck and the rest of the body. If there's any mood swings, it's definitely related to the throat chakra. So again, maybe there's a need to speak up, to speak to someone, to communicate, to speak your truth. Consider that. Third eye, if there's any headaches, blurry vision, earache, ringing sounds, insomnia, if there's any lack of concentration, lack of ability to learn new things, nightmares, all of this have to do with potentially a need to see clearly, a need to connect with your higher self, your inner wisdom. And then our crown chakra impacts our body at the level of sadness. Right now there's a lot of sadness around us, frustration, confusion, a lack of faith after so many months, a lack of hope of lockdown. We are definitely experiencing our crown chakra calling for our attention to create peace, inner peace for ourselves, so that way through awareness, higher consciousness, we can become the best version of ourselves. We can accompany ourselves, we can accompany others, we accompany the planet Earth in the process of ascension and transformation. So again, thank you for listening.